Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, we support homebrewers with tutorials, product reviews, and a live chat feature on our site to help you through brew days. Please subscribe to our channel to keep content like this coming. So today we're going to talk about online beer fests. Like, what's the deal? This is a two-part video, which we will link above for the second video. We take a look at one particular beer fest, the Lager Fest in Cyberspace by Beer Advocate and Halftime Beverages. We really want to look at and answer some key questions like, how does the whole thing work? What is the cost of doing this? And is it really worth it? For that, you got to stay tuned. All right, guys, so we just started the Lager Fest in Cyberspace. They're starting off with the Pilsner from Russian River, so I'm excited they're starting with that. You can probably hear them talking in the background. Kind of a cool format so far, so we're excited to get into it. This is the Russian River STS Pils, the first beer to kick off for the Lager Fest, so you ready to taste it? So excited. All right, so we just finished up our first beer for the Lagerfest in Cyberspace, STS Pilsner by Russian River. Very, very cool, delicious beer. The coolest thing, though, is that they're live streaming behind us, and they actually had Vinny on, and he was talking about and answering questions on how he made the beer and the techniques that he used and answering technical stuff about his other beers that he's done. So it's just such a cool experience. I'm overwhelmed. It's so awesome.
Okay, so Brian, what do we have next?
This is the Stamich German-style Pilsner from Urban Chestnut. Never heard of them, never had it, so I'm excited to kind of try this thing out. And this is a large bottle to split.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Yeah, professionals. Yeah. So it was the Stamich lager, which was actually really good. They use German noble hops, German malts and things that they actually source from Germany, so they have a very unique chain there. They do their own lager yeast that they've grown up, and it was really good. A little bit softer than the Pils, but still a very good noble hop presence, German noble hop presence, and really delicious. I've never had it before. I haven't heard of them. I got to see if we can get that out here in Arizona, and I sure hope so. So stay tuned for more. All right, so we just finished up beer number 3, Jack's Abbey Destination Australia, and I was not sure about this one because it's made with Australian finger limes. No, finger limes and Australian hops.
It certainly helps on some levels. Some that
Wow, it is intense. It's really good, actually. The Pilsner takes a bit of a back seat, but you get the full flavor of the limes. You get the green of the peel, you get a little bit of the pith, you get a lot of the juice, and it's in the finish, so it's not overwhelming, it's not overly acidic. It is very refreshing. If you like Corona and lime, which on occasion, I do like a Corona and lime by the pool. It's nice. Way better. So much better. I gotta see if I can source this locally. This is delicious. Wow. Moving along pretty quickly, actually. The forum's been really cool. We just finished up from Wibby Brewing, Volksbier Vienna. This is not a Pilsner, unlike the first 3 that we tried. This is a Vienna Lager. What's interesting about it is it's a very red beer, right? Very red compared to a lot of the Vienna Lagers that I've had before. It has that greeny sweetness like you would expect, but it's a little bit up a notch. It's a little bit more roasty than I would expect from a Vienna Lager. Overall, pretty good. I think I'm preferring the lagers at this point, but we've got a couple more to go, so still not a bad beer at all, and not something I don't think we can get in Arizona, so it's awesome.
Okay, so Brian, midway through, what are your thoughts on the beer fest so far?
I gotta be honest, actually, it's been a pretty cool format. Things have moved along quickly. They do like half an hour with each of the brewers who ask or answer some great questions, and the hosts are very entertaining. I mean, overall, it's been pretty cool. I like the fact that they get into the technical stuff. They're being pretty funny with it, and even the chat, like they've got Discord going, so you've got your live stream of the brewers and stuff like that, and then they've got the chat feature where people are just talking back and forth and sending pictures, and they got groups of people doing cheers. I mean, it feels like a community. It doesn't feel that disconnected. It's actually really well done.
I really do think the forum part of it is like the coolest part. So like, besides the fact that we're getting to taste beers that we can't normally get here,
yeah.
The forum is cool because it does remind you of being at a beer fest, and you're making connections with people that enjoy beer as much as you do.
But minus the crowds and the heat, and we don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Right? Parking's a nightmare.
As of right now, what's your favorite beer so far?
I gotta say the STS so far. I mean, that was the first one we had. I love me some Russian River. I've said it before, but God, that's a good Pilsner. Although, the Australian Finger Limes one, that was a surprise. I'm not mad about that one.
Right.
But the STS for me, what about you?
For me, the Destination Australia. Like, I like any beer that just blows me away and kind of, it just surprises me.
Having never had something like that before, but not have it be over the top, like, oh, good, I'm drinking limeade.
Right, no. It still had
well
the flavor notes of...
Very much. You could tell it was lime, like the whole lime, but it wasn't a...
But you still got the taste of the Pilsner in it.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit, but for me, that like just blew me away, so...
Oh, they're doing the next beer.
All right, let's go. Bye!
All right, so we just finished our 5th beer, the Von Trap Dunkle. Dark lager, malty, roasty, very toasty actually, and they said in the forum or in the beer fest that it was a sessionable dunkel, sessionable-ish. It's really good, but I really couldn't do more than one of them because there's a lot of flavor going on. It is a great dunkel though, good example of the style for sure.
This is
fire, bacon, savory. I think I mentioned in the unboxing, like, I'm gonna reserve judgment until I taste it. It sounds interesting. Whoa.
It's like,
Whoa. I don't know how I feel. And it lingers. It's like eating a piece of like smoked brisket
It's not like that.
with the richness. I'm very confused by this right now. I don't know if I like it or not. I think I do. It's like a greasy smoke. It's smoky, like it's like liquid smoke.
So day 1 of Lagerfest in Cyberspace is done. We tasted 5 amazing beers, ranging from Pilsners to Vienna Lagers to Rausch beers, and they were all pretty incredible. Out of the bunch that we tasted, what was your standout favorite?
Destination Australia.
Destination Australia.
Yeah.
That was pretty good with the limes and
The
things.
lime, because it shocked me how different I thought it would be, and it was still good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was very good. I still think my favorite is the STS Pilsner, although there were some great examples. The final beer for me, the smoked from Wolf's Ridge.
Yeah.
That was, I don't like smoked beers generally. This one was good. And how they captured the flavor, it was bizarre. It was like you were walking past a smokehouse that was smoking pork ribs. Like, that was in your mouth. It was that rich, full, like, awesomeness, like bacon. But it was too rich for me. Like, I don't want to drink a glass of pork ribs.
I mean, I don't know. And I think for me, day 1 was surprising because, we didn't really know what to expect, and it was a lot of fun.
And honestly, I was not expecting a lot. And that sounds bad, but I really wasn't. I was expecting not as much connectivity, but between the live stream and then the actual live chat of everybody, and they're sharing pictures of them toasting, it felt very connected. It was really awesome. So it was. I don't want to say I had low expectations, but it was way better than I thought it was going to be, and it was a lot of fun. And the 2 guys that were hosting it did such an amazing job. They were hilarious. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, though. That's going to be exciting.
Day 2.
Stay tuned.